Hello.
Okay. Okay. Hi, everybody.
Hi everyone. So today, me and Zeno are alone. This is one of the first time.
Yeah,
This is the first time we've ever filmed a podcast
we've
alone.
been abandoned. Yeah.
Yeah, we have.
I was talking to Emma about how. Oh, okay. Well, we're very sorry for. I think we need to acknowledge the fact that
Oh
we've been
yeah, that
absent for
we
so
were
long.
we're absent for almost a month. We are very sorry.
Yes, we do apologize
We didn't mean for it to happen.
sincerely.
Yeah, we didn't mean
Yes.
for it to happen. It was a whole issue with the mics, and then Zenadine, had
Truly an accident.
true.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Not
it
an
was.
accident. I just had debate. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Zenadine had debate, and then
Sarah had some stuff going on. Would you like to discuss that today or not?
I unfortunately had a relationship come to an end, and we also didn't know how this week was going to work out because I have a bunch of dance stuff this week, and I also things ended on. Technically, I would have said Monday, but it was more really like Saturday.
So unfortunately, we will not be getting free snacks anymore during lunches.
No.
So,
But genuinely no hate to him. Like, still a sweet kid,
keeping things good.
We're still friends. Like, I have nothing but respect for him. He's a sweet kid. And I'm sure he will be back in the podcast sooner or later.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I
That's
don't
good.
see why not. We still sit
Good
together
to be
and
on those
converse.
terms.
Yeah, I think that this is why our mics don't work. I think that it's really important to personally, I've only ever had 2 real relationships, and I wouldn't even.
Wait, I just saw 2 people walking. Oh, interesting. How awfully peculiar.
How very odd. I think that it's. I think something that I've learned in my first relationship was there's genuinely no point for hating each other and having this beef with one another purely because you guys just didn't have an interest for each other anymore. Like, it really.
So how do you feel about the Zendaya hat theory?
So Zenadine made a Zendaya hat theory meeting at our school, and
I did in fact. I'll see if I can put in some of those photos in there
You should.
on this clip. Here. 3, 2, 1.
And I did not attend.
Which I was very disappointed about. So just as a reminder, I cannot give credit to the person who I originally got the idea from because I don't know they're out on TikTok. It was just a video saying God, I love public school, and it showed a photo of a poster that said Zendaya hat theory meeting, and it was up on a pole in a school or something like that. Though theirs was fake. It did say that the meeting would be May 32nd, which not only if it was America, school would be out, but I'm pretty sure that May 32nd isn't.
It's only 31 days.
Actual day. Yeah. So I decided to bring that light to life. I did in fact make a Zendaya hat theory meeting. Around 15 people showed up. I did co-host it with somebody else, though I was the main host. I was the original person who came up with it. We had a lot of ideas that we were bouncing off one another as to what we believed the Zendaya hat topic to be about and what her powers are, what we need to do to prevent her from harming anybody. So the meeting went very well. Yes, I was extremely disappointed that you didn't show up, especially with the fact that I saw you and then your friend, and then now who we were just discussing.
We've said Jimmy's name before. I don't know why we're hiding it.
Yes, we have. So I saw you and them outside of the library because it was hosted in the library, and I waved at you to come in, and you didn't. And then I saw you right after it ended. I was very disappointed.
And I think the funniest part was that Jimmy and the other person I was with both wanted to go. They were both like, no, let's go support Zenity. And I was like, bro, no, I don't want to. But not that I didn't want to support you, because I do support you and I support your dreams.
Yes.
And my love for your hobbies and such, or
my creativity,
are there. It was a matter of fact of, if I'm gonna be so real with you, that lunch hour was just supposed to be me and Jimmy, and then Jasper joined us, and it was a lot more of me just being in a bad mood because I thought it was just gonna be me and him.
Okay, understandable.
Yeah,
I'm glad that you came forward and told me that rather than just leaving it. Um,
I already have an Am I the A-hole story.
what is it juicy?
Yeah,
If
I
it's
think
juicy,
so.
let's start it then. Let's
I think
let's
so.
let's begin.
It's kind of long.
Let us commence.
Am I the a-hole for not correcting my ex's family when they introduced me as their daughter-in-law at a party? Okay, this is a bit of a mess, so bear with me. I, 30 female, have a 1-year-old son with Liam, 29 male, who is married to I what's so crazy is I was literally just about to be like, I think it's so weird when women date men younger than them. And then well, Jimmy's younger than me. Well,
So,
Jimmy is younger than me.
how did you feel about that? Did you think that was weird?
No, not at all actually.
So then, what do you think of like adult females dating men who are like 2 years younger than
I
them?
think I was honestly just a part of the dis party because I thought it was weird until I met Jimmy. You know what I mean?
Don't knock it till you try it.
Exactly. Don't yuck someone else's yum. I have a 1-year-old son with Liam, 29 male, who is married to his husband Josh, 28 male. Oh, so she had a kid with Liam. They got separated, and Liam is now married to a man.
Oh, okay. So is he like a DL or was he bi all along?
I may think. Oh, it answers.
Oh, let's see.
Is married with his husband Josh, 28 male. Yes, I know how that sounds. Liam and I had an affair about 2 years ago. Oh, so she was on the DL.
Wait, so
Okay, so Liam and Josh were married, and Liam hooked up with this woman, and they have a son.
but he's still married to Josh.
Yeah.
Dang.
Liam and I had an affair about 2 years ago. He was already married to Josh at the time. We were co-workers. Things got too close, and one thing led to another. And then in brackets, TBF, I don't know. To be fair, I think I didn't know he was married. When I found out I was pregnant, Liam came clean to Josh and everything exploded. But despite how awful the situation was, everyone decided to put the baby first. Josh chose to stay with Liam and work through things, and I've always made it clear that I don't want to be with Liam. I've just wanted to co-parent well.
A gay guy cheating on his husband with a woman.
And then having a baby.
How do you feel about that?
I don't. Maybe we're not. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Liam isn't gay.
Maybe he isn't, or he's just bi.
Maybe I don't know, but I think I just don't like it because why are you cheating on your partner in the first place?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just wanted to co-parent well. Surprisingly, Liam parents have been incredibly kind to me. I think they were just thrilled to have a grandchild. They help out with the baby, buy him things, and even invite me to family functions. They call me family a lot, which I assume was just their way of being warm and inclusive for the sake of the baby. The issue happened last week. Liam's parents threw a party. They are quite rich socialities.
Socialities?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Extended family, old friends, lots of people I didn't know. I was there with my son, and Liam and Josh were also there. At one point, Liam's mom introduced me to a group of guests as the mother of our precious grandson. I was taken aback, but I just smiled awkwardly and didn't correct her. I feel as though that's not getting called your daughter-in-law. Like, you are the mother to their grandchild. The guests all smiled and congratulated me, assuming I was married to Liam. I noticed Josh go quiet, and later he left the party early. The next day, Josh texted me that he was humiliated and that I should have corrected them, especially since I know the kind of scrutiny he already gets as Liam's husband.
Scrutiny?
Yeah. The curse of homophobia, y'all. That's genuinely what it says. The curse of homophobia, y'all. The curse of homophobia, y'all.
What is the context of them saying that? Can you reread the sentence?
That he was humiliated, that I should have corrected them, especially since I know the kind of scrutiny that he gets. He said I stood there and let everyone think that he was the third wheel. I told him I didn't mean any harm. I just didn't want to cause a scene or embarrass anyone. And now I'm second guessing myself. Liam is trying to stay out of it, but he says that while his parents were out of line, he also thinks I should have gently clarified the truth. I honestly didn't think it mattered that much at the moment, and I didn't want to cause an embarrassing scene there. There's an error in a title. I didn't mean to explicitly introduce me as the down low. But a lot of people feared that. Um, and all of the comments are kind of saying the same thing I did. Like, did they call you their daughter-in-law or the mother of their grandchild?
Mhm.
Like, that's like I don't think that it's bad because like you are the mother of their grandchild.
Yeah, like it was the truth.
And why do these family members not know that Josh and Liam are married?
Real.
Like
Very interesting.
I just don't understand that. It's very quiet in here.
It is. We don't have the presence of somebody else, and it's making me quite uncomfortable.
I don't think it's making me uncomfortable.
Really?
No.
How so?
Well, I'm not uncomfortable to be locked in a room with you.
Well, not that I'm uncomfortable with that. It's just it's out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just very odd because even episode 1 we had somebody in the background, and of course it used to just be Emma, and then Jimmy started coming and Jasper started and like occasionally other people, and like now we're just alone. This feels very lonesome. Is that a word?
Mm,
Lonesome?
I think so, but I
That's
don't know
gotta
if you
be.
used it in the right context.
I don't think I did. Should we look it up?
Yeah, sure. Look it up. Let's see.
This also sucks because usually we have Emma to look things up for us.
Emma, come back. Why'd she
Emma,
leave
come
school
back.
today?
Because I wasn't actually originally supposed to be here for lunch because I have tech rehearsal today. Tomorrow I have dress rehearsal, and then Friday and Saturday I have a bunch of dance recitals, and I wasn't gonna come back to school, and Jasper's not here today. And so Emma didn't want to be here for the rest of the day alone. So Emma left early, but I ended up coming back because I was like, genuinely, what's the point of going back home?
Mhm.
Like, genuinely, what's the point of going back home? Like, although a big reason why I did come was because I thought that I was only going to be 10 minutes. I was only going to have 10 minutes in socials, and then I was going to go to English, which doesn't make sense because my socials is my C block and my English is my
But
B
that's
block.
what you thought would happen?
But that's what I thought. So that's why I
Mm,
came back because I was like, yo, like, I'm okay with sitting with Zenity in English. But I'm hoping that you still come and sit with me in Genocides
yeah, we'll
because
see.
lonesome. She felt lonesome and out of things. A lonesome, unfriendly place.
Damn. Yikes. Should we do a little quiz online? Let's do a quiz.
Sure.
Do you know what your MBTI is? The 16 personalities thing? You need to do that. Not right now because that takes too long, but there's like
Should we do a
16
personality quiz?
Yeah, let's do a personality quiz.
Do you want me to screen record it? So we can like put it on the thing?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Hold on, let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb because I don't know who's going to text me. Wait, the 16, are we doing 16 personalities?
No, let's just do a personality test. That's like short.
Personality test. How do others want to know about your personality type?
No. Let's do which Disney princess are you?
Okay, which Disney princess are you? Reddit or BuzzFeed or Disney? Because there's like the Disney account actually has one.
BuzzFeed.
I want to do Disney.
Okay. Let's go.
Let's take the test. My favorite weekend activity is curling up with a book, exploring a farmer's market, cooking, putting my feet up, anything outside, a walk in the woods, alone time, or hanging with my friends.
Okay, this is you. So what do you like to do?
Hanging with my friends. Like, I like being around people.
Okay.
The animal who will lead my
Inevitable
royal parade is a raccoon, a fish, a tiger, a dragon, a horse, an owl, an alligator, or a chameleon. So all of these animals kind of really scare me, but I'd probably have to say a raccoon because they're cute.
Raccoons are quite adorable.
I feel like I'm gonna get Pocahontas because I've done Friends and then a raccoon. Do you know who that is?
She's the indigenous girl, right?
Yeah. The most important quality I look for in a prince is charm, kindness, dreaminess, humor, honor, personality, smolder, and I don't need a prince. Now, my old find these. Okay. Did you see that look?
What?
Did you not see that look?
No.
Oh my god. I really hope she was in frame. When you go back and watch it, go back and look in that window.
Okay.
Honestly, I'd probably have to say I would say humor, but everything and everybody makes me laugh. So I'd honestly probably have to say somebody who kind, somebody who's kind. I would really have to say somebody who's kind and would just treat me that way. Which of these outfit elements are you most likely to wear? Sweats, a dress, heels, glass slippers, headband, a necklace, a shirt, or a vest? A necklace.
I wonder what they'll give us if we pick glass slippers.
I wonder.
What are we doing?
What are we doing? If you're an OG fan, you would know. My favorite place to burst into a song is a forest, a field of flowers, the beach, on the go, in my room, while doing chores, under a willow tree, or I don't sing.
Now, how about
In my room.
Okay. Le shower. Favorite hairstyle. Hello, everybody. I'm going to be holding the phone like this. Okay, what's your favorite hairstyle?
A stylish bob, a high ponytail, long, really long, bangs, sleek and straight, a top knot, practical, half up, half down. I don't like any of these. Can I hold this?
Yeah.
I don't like any of these.
Really?
No. Probably. What is practical?
Just like whatever feels the most comfortable and is like the best for doing activities, I think.
I'll go with practical because I think there's only ever been 2 episodes with my straight hair, but a lot of the time my hair is curly.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
Someday I want to be a baker, a business owner, a fashion designer, a zoologist.
A zoologist.
Thank you. A singer, a writer, an athlete, or a CEO. Probably a fashion designer.
Interesting.
Which, funny enough, if you guys didn't know, one of my biggest dreams as a kid was to be an architect, and like
Me too. I really wanted to be an architect,
and it was something that I really wanted. And then this year I failed pre-calc. So.
Oh yikes! They also don't offer geometry classes at our school. It's a like BC curriculum thing, but it's not at our school.
Really?
Yeah.
I could have sworn we had geometry.
No, we don't. At least I don't think we do. It's not on our course selection sheets. So
that's so dumb.
I know.
In one word, my style is fun, classic, timeless, retro, bohemian, vintage, functional, or colorful. I would say classic.
Yeah, I would say classic.
Like, I feel like I don't dress very out of the ordinary.
You're quite boring. That was a joke.
Thanks.
Yes.
I live in a castle, cottage, small town, big city, apartment, tower, treehouse, or mansion. We're in a city, right? We live in a city?
We're in a city, but wait, can I see the options?
Yeah.
No!
No!
What happened?
You clicked it!
Oh, oops. Whatever.
It's okay.
I thought you said that because another tab showed up that you did not want getting seen. Should we look through your tabs real quick?
I don't think I have anything bad on there.
Okay. It's 4 p.m. That means it's time to
hit the gym, take a stroll, have tea, work out on my chess game, see what my friends are up to, have a snack, take a nap, or do my chores. Honestly, probably take a walk.
Nice. I really like going on walks, to be honest.
My favorite color out of the following is green, blue, yellow, orange, or red. Now, this is difficult because I really like blue. It's one of my favorite colors, but I also really like green.
I kind of like all colors, to be honest.
I don't. Actually,
cool.
When I got my 15, I wanted the yellow one, but my mom told me I couldn't get it because it looked like piss.
Oh, it kind of does.
I may have to go with...
Like hydrated.
Yeah, I may have to go with green, but I got Snow White. Okay, I'm going to read you what it says and let me know if it's accurate.
Okay.
Your heart is big and sweet temperament allow you to make friends easily. We bet you have at least 7 BFFs. Just remember, no mysterious apples for you.
No. I'm just kidding.
No, I know you're not kidding. That's why I think it's funny.
No, I am.
Oh, thanks.
You're very welcome.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks.
And now let's just leave it at there because I don't want to take more time doing that.
Okay.
So how do you feel about that? Do you think you align a lot with Snow White?
No, I don't.
No, you don't.
Not at all. No. I don't think I make friends easy.
Interesting.
I think maybe I can get along with people easy, but I can't make friends easy.
Yeah. Now, how do you feel about Instagram Reels?
I've actually recently been debating deleting TikTok for Instagram Reels, but I really don't want to not be able to stalk people's reposts.
I've deleted TikTok so many times. Like, it's just like I delete it and then I re-download it because I'll just spend hours doom scrolling, especially on the weekends, which then I feel really bad about doing. So I've deleted it, went to Instagram Reels, been like Damn, I need to re-download TikTok.
My only issue is
And then like I'll delete it. I'll go to people. I'll be like, yeah, I deleted TikTok. Call me out of the ordinary. And then I'll re-download it like a day later.
Dude, my only issue is the only reason I've been debating it is because I don't know if you can see it now, but I am on TikTok so much that yes, you can. Maybe you think I'm gonna be a little delusional.
Oh yeah, it's what is it?
It's burnt into my phone screen.
Yeah.
You can't see it very well, but it's down
Can
there.
you turn your phone off and then, or does it not work when you turn it off?
It doesn't turn it off. It
Wait.
doesn't work when it's off.
Yeah, it doesn't. I think you need to find a black screen on your phone and then put your brightness all the way up so it doesn't work with something white like that. Because the TikTok screen, the white things that get burned in are white. So just search up black like on Safari, and then we'll just screenshot it and put it in if it works. I'll just like
because
bump
sometimes it's
up the
there.
brightness.
Because sometimes it's there and sometimes it's not.
Can I see?
It doesn't do the
wait. Let me do this real quick. Okay, wait. I'm just gonna screenshot it, and now I'm saving it to your photos. I'm gonna go to your photos.
It should be up there.
Let's go to Twitter.
Don't even play with me right
Here
now.
it is. I found it. Okay, let's see.
Oh, I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, wait. I can't tell, but you might be able to. Is your brightness all the way up?
Yeah,
it is. Okay, I don't really. Oh, wait. What is that?
Oh, what the?
Or is that just part of the photo?
I don't know.
I think it's part of the photo. Yeah. Okay, wait. I'm screenshotting this, and then I'm gonna send it to me, and then when I'll just edit it on my phone. I'll keep putting the brightness up until it comes up. People are quite loud. Okay. Here, you send it to me.
Okay.
So, how do you feel about Instagram Reels?
I love them, and I
Yeah.
think that I truthfully do think that we need them.
Are you excited to see Final Destination Bloodlines with your grandmother?
Dude, Zenadine was telling me about Final Destination. I was like, oh yeah, me and my grandma are gonna say it's because you're dragging your grandma to that. I'm like, bro, my grandma's dragging me to that.
Yeah, I think that's crazy. I think it's crazy that you were watching this with your grandma. Movies you watch with your grandparents should be wholesome, not that. Because I watched it.
My grandma loved horror movies.
Really, I watched it, and it was just like, especially the fact that they're all family. So like the fact that what happens to them is like that's your cousin or like that's your sister or your brother. It is nasty. Get ready to vomit because it is gross.
Is it really? Is it like jump scary?
Kind of, but the thing that is okay, so if you know, the thing that is terrible about Final Destination is that it is something where you don't have to look out for a bad guy because it's just death. Like,
yeah,
death is what is chasing you. There's no killer that's trying to kill you. It's just you dying. Like,
but
for example,
thought they had to picture it happening.
Yeah, so what happens is like a person will get a premonition of how them and their group will all die doing something, and then they'll be like, wait, we can't do this. Like the first movie, it's like he's on a plane and then he sees the plane explode and all like him and all of his friends dying. So then he tells all of his friends that they have to go off the plane, and they do it right before the plane goes off, and then the plane goes up and it explodes. But because they escaped death, death now needs to like get them back because they were not supposed to live. They were supposed to die. So then it like kills them in the order they came in. But like it's just about random things. Like, for example, like if it were to happen to me right now, it would be like there'd be like it would show it all, and it's like these weird intricate ways that something just happens. Like there would be a mouse crawling in the roof, and then it would chew on a cable, and then the cable would like hit the water, and then the water would go off, and then we would get like sprayed, and then we'd get worried, and then the mouse would like chew through the wood, or there'd be termites, and then while I'm like trying to like wipe myself up with the water, I don't see, and the light comes down and it bashes my head in. Like that's how that would happen. It is so weird, and it is very unrealistic too. But like, yeah, have you ever seen any of the movies before?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, which one did you see?
I've seen all of them.
Really?
Personally, I feel like I would always like escape death. Like, I'm sorry, but if I got that gut feeling that I was gonna die, like I'd be gone.
Yeah, me too.
I'm sorry, if I saw like a vision of me dying from a roller coaster, you really think I'm getting on that roller coaster?
Well, that's the thing, is they get off the roller coaster, but then because they were supposed to die on the roller coaster, they like eventually end up dying. Like the roller coaster one is, I think, the one where the girls are in the spa beds, like the tanning beds.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
burn or something like
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
That's why I will never get into tanning bed. Can't those give you cancer?
I think they might, but I would never do tanning
I did
beds.
a I did a thing today in math, and it was, dude, I it was like how many people above the age of 65 have a chronic illness, and it like over half of them don't. But that
How
was
many
also
people have chronic illness from what?
how many people over the age of 65 have a chronic
Oh,
illness,
okay.
and it was like 55.7% don't. But
Well.
that was also the statistics in 2014.
Oh, okay. Okay. So we are 10 years past that.
11 almost.
No, 11 period. We are 11 years past that. Well, no. It depends what time of the year it came out.
I don't
Anyways,
I didn't read
this
that
is
much
in
into it.
fact in May. Hey, how do you feel about getting our classes next week?
I'm dude, I actually have a counseling appointment on Friday
For what?
because I have a TA block for science, and then I'm taking 3 sciences as well. So I'm gonna end up either with a whole semester of science or always half of a
Wait,
semester of science.
so you've already made the scheduled appointment?
Yes, to
Oh, okay.
change them because I don't want to do 4 science
But you
classes.
haven't gotten your classes yet, though. So are you just gonna
No, but I signed up for 4 science classes, and I also have, or I signed up for 3, and I have a placeholder with our with
a
one of our
science
science.
teacher?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dang. Are you excited? How do you want it to be? Like, what science class do you want with a TA, and what semester do you want it?
I'm really hoping I can get my TA block in my first semester.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just because I'm really trying to plan it out. So math, I have math, English, um, and whatever else in my first semester because I'm done. I'm in grade 10, but I've already finished social studies,
Yeah,
and I don't do gym. What other core courses do we have to take?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm doing physics, or I'm doing psychology as well.
Oh, okay.
So I think maybe I'm hoping for like math, English, psychology, TA.
Nice. Are you excited?
Yeah, especially because like it's gonna be like a very laid back
And then
class,
you
I
want the
feel.
you want the 3 science classes in the second semester all together?
Oh no, I'm switching out of those, baby.
Oh, you're switching out
Oh
again.
yeah, baby, I'm switching out of those.
Okay, what are you just gonna take? You're just gonna take like one science for citizens class?
100%. Are
Hmm.
you kidding me? You think I
Nice.
want to take 4 sciences next
Yeah,
year?
that sounds terrible.
And especially because I'm not bad at science, but I'm taking biology, chemistry, and physics.
Damn.
Imagine me in biology, chemistry, and physics.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
Exactly.
I can't. I can't.
Yeah, I will admit it's quite peaceful without everybody here like yelling over us.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes it is quite annoying. We have had to give them some talking tos before.
We've even had to have some episodes we don't post.
Yeah, we have. Well, one. Yeah.
But we want to make them feel guilty.
During the summer, I want to do some in my cinema.
That would be good.
Yeah, that would. I'd be excited for that. Guys, get ready. Get ready to see an episode in my cinema. We could do it soon.
We could.
Yeah.
We could do a movie review.
We could do a movie. Watch the movie, then make a podcast. So sit in the cinema for what, 3 hours?
And we can have like little notebooks, like jot down points.
Yes, yes. You know, we are journalists.
Also, oh my god, I've been meaning to bring this up to you, and I know that I won't forget if I say it on the episode. So me and Zenadine have officially got to the point where we're so famous we're on ChatGPT.
Yes, we are. So thank you.
We can make quizzes based on our episodes.
Really?
Yes. How cool would it be if we got like Emma and Jasper and somebody else, and we printed all of the quizzes and we made them take a quiz?
Yeah, we should do that actually. We will print it out and post it online, and then you guys do it, screenshot your results, and show it to us.
We'll be able to see the results for the owner of the dog.
Oh yeah, we'll see the results, and then the fake fans we know to punish the locals specifically. But
should we talk about our impressions as well?
Yeah, we have like what, 20K impressions?
Yeah, should we look?
Yeah, let's check. But it's gone down because we just haven't had any videos up, so it will be like a small number, like 14,000. Let us see.
Impressions 13.8, but it used to be a lot bigger.
If you look at lifetime, like when was our peak? Our peak impressions, May 4th, we got 2,679 impressions.
That's crazy.
Wait, in the past 90 days, how about that? Yeah, May 4th. Wow. Our top video is the appalling confessions one.
No, we haven't had a video reach.
What should I make the title of this video? The Zendaya theory?
No, because I feel like we didn't talk about that a lot.
No, we didn't. What did we talk about a lot? Should I clickbait?
You should.
I should. I'm gonna. I'm going to clickbait. If you guys are seeing this and I did in fact clickbait, if I didn't, I will say it up there. If I did, I'll say it up there. Either way, thanks for watching. What time is it?
1:26.
We still have time.
We still have time.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. I feel like usually it's a lot more like harder to get through topics because we have people here like interrupting us or distracting us and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. What have you been doing recently? Has there been anything you wanted to bring up?
Couldn't tell you. Well, my dog did eat a chicken bone.
Dude, you're talking a whole raw pizza the other day. Why are you focusing on the chicken bone?
So my dog ate an entire raw pizza while we were gone.
Can I please show them the snap you sent me?
Screenshot it and then send it to me and then I'll use it. He actually ate an entire pizza. I'm not joking. I'm so for real with you right now. Look at him. He was happy. He was content with his decision. He had no regrets. Yes, he did throw up quite a bit of it, but he ate an entire, and because the way we made pizza from scratch is we made the dough and the dough was raw and then we put the toppings on. So we were going to cook the entire pizza, like cook the dough while the toppings were on it. So the toppings were cooking simultaneously. And we left one out because we didn't want to cook because we had to leave and we didn't want to leave it in the oven or else it would burn. So the dog jumped up and ate it. I'm so real with you right now. Yes, he did get crate time after that.
Crate time? You guys do that?
Yeah.
We don't.
Really?
No.
Do you use a shot collar?
No.
Really? I feel like you're not an animal abuser because you rescue dogs.
Yeah, but do maybe cut that out.
Maybe. I will see how I feel about that because I do think that is
I'll
quite
see
funny.
how fast you're responding to my messages.
Yes.
I also
leaving me on red, leaving you on trial to become an animal abuser.
I want to put that video I got of you yesterday with the bun and the 2 end pieces sandwich.
I can put that photo in.
It's a video.
Yeah, I can screenshot it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that not going to be at the end?
Sure, I'll put it at the end.
Okay.
So I'm just pointing at nothing right now.
Can we talk about how we like stimmed that?
What?
We like stimmed. We like.
What do you mean? Like we synchronized?
Yeah.
Stimmed and synchronized are not the same word.
I have a notes app of that time me, you, and Elle were on FaceTime with each other, and she looked at she was like, "You look like somebody who would stim." You were like, "Stim?" She's like, "Yeah, you just look like somebody who'd be like, I'm stimming." You were like, "You're saying I look autistic."
I am quite neurotypical, so.
What's neurotypical?
Neurodivergent is like when your brain is different.
Can I be so real? Can I be so real? I thought that was a type of virginity.
Oh, okay. So it's not. Neurodivergent is what you are, right? You're autistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you are neurodivergent.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just being like special.
Because you're diagnosed. You're diagnosed autistic, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
You know, my sister found out in this high school that she had autism because they did a test in her psychology class and she came back autistic.
That's crazy.
I know.
And then did she actually get it professionally done?
Yeah. What's actually really messed is my parents never told her because apparently they got her tested when she was little too.
What? Yeah. Do you think I should get tested for autism?
Yeah.
Really?
You're low-key like Sheldon Cooper.
I would not compare myself to him. He is, 11 in a grade 12 class?
Doesn't he also have a Nobel Prize?
I don't know if he is an actual person, so...
Well, no, I mean...
Like, in the show.
Yeah.
Well, you can give anybody a Nobel Prize in the show. That's actually, I think, when I know I am fully fulfilled in my life is when I will have a Nobel Prize.
Isn't Nobel Prize only for math and science?
No.
I want a Nobel Prize.
Yeah.
In the game of life.
There are there are multiple categories for Nobel Prizes. There's like physics, astronomy, or maybe it's astrophysics, just one. There's one for literature, there's one for economics, there's one for peace. That's the Nobel Peace Prize, the one that Martin Luther King won.
Speaking of Martin Luther King, I recently found out that Michael B. Jordan and Michael Jordan were different people.
Yes, they are different people. I didn't know that until a few years ago, actually.
I found that out today during my math test.
Really?
When we had a subject about LeBron or Michael Jordan.
How did you feel about that?
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Lexi,
Open
stay
the door.
There, stay there,
Wait, stay there, stay
stay
there.
there, stay there.
That was terrifying.
Do you want to know what you looked like to me? What?
That was actually scary.
I was in that one. I was like, okay, I guess.
Lexi, do you want to? You were there.
I was there.
I did not even know that. Oh, okay. Do you want to say hi to the camera? Lexi's here.
We've been talking a lot of this episode about how we feel really alone.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
Did the bell just ring?
The bell just rang.
Okay, well.
Should I make the title of the thing? We're gonna get Nobel prizes.
Yeah.
We're going to get Nobel. Okay, wait. By the end of when we graduate, not when we graduate, we will sometime in our life get Nobel prizes. And when that happens, if the show has been canceled for a while, we will reboot it and debrief on our experience getting a Nobel prize.
Yeah.
Because we will be getting Nobel prizes. Prepare.
Yeah.
100.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, re-explain this.
Okay, so I was gonna use another slice of bread that was the bottom size, but that bag ran out, and then I had another bag, but there were only the small crusts left, so I just took the two crusts, like the ends, and I put them on.
Okay. How does it taste?
It's good.